The third season of Virgin River came out just a few months ago, and fans are already clamoring for a fourth one. While the series has been renewed for a fourth and fifth season, fans have a lot of questions, such as who shot Jack, will Hope survive, and will Paige return? Those questions might just be answered very soon. First up, what did Martin Henderson say? Fans were all up in arms after Martin Henderson, who plays Jack in the show, gave us all an update on the upcoming season. He addressed fans right from his home and let them know that they were in the middle of filming season 4 and that the season was going to come out eventually, but maybe not soon. While that isn't a surprise to most people, what surprised fans wasn't the update itself, but rather Martin Henderson's accent. Martin's performance on the show as Jack is so convincing that it has almost made fans see him as his character. And when he flashed his Kiwi accent in his Instagram update, fans were left shocked and confused. Most of them had no idea that Martin was actually from New Zealand, not from America. It speaks volumes about Martin's abilities as an actor, and we can't wait to see what he has in store for us in the upcoming season. Up next, when will season 4 come out? Due to the COVID-19 pandemic and some shooting delays, we might have to wait a little bit longer for season 4 to actually come out. This should be expected, since season 3 only came out in July. But with the hype that was built around the show and its numerous plot twists this season, fans sort of wanted a bit more out of the show. If everything goes as planned, the next season should be out in the summer of 2022 at its earliest. But in unpredictable times like these, there's really no saying when it might come out. Filming is scheduled to be finished by November, but it doesn't seem like they're really going to be able to hit that target. Even Netflix won't give us an actual time frame of when we should expect the next season to come out, which only makes things even more complicated. Now, what will season 4 cover? One of the questions that many fans have on their minds is, what will season 4 even be about? We'll be covering everything you can expect from season 4, so spoiler alert for if you haven't watched the show already. Season 3 didn't exactly have a conclusive ending. There were multiple storylines that were left on cliffhangers, a decision that was made because the show was renewed for 2 more seasons, so the writers could write more in-depth stories that would take up a lot more episodes. We saw Mel reveal to Jack that she was pregnant, which was one of the major plot points toward the end of the last season. In season 4, we should see a lot more about Mel's pregnancy and how the two will deal with the situation. There's probably going to be a lot of drama surrounding who the father of her child is, either Jack or her ex-husband Mark. Another thing to look forward to is the aftermath of Preacher being poisoned by Paige's friend. While it's unlikely that Preacher will die because of it, you never really know with a show as unpredictable as this one. There were also some other major plot points that happened towards the end of season 3, namely Lizzie and Ricky's breakup, Jack's shooting, Brady's arrest, and Hope's car accident. Will Hope be in season 4? What's the season 4 bombshell? We're diving into these and fan theories right now, so don't go anywhere. Next up, are there any new storylines heading into season 4? Well, there are obviously going to be a bunch of new storylines as we head towards season 4. It would be almost impossible to tell before the show is done filming. As far as we do know, one of the main things season 4 should focus on is the return of Paige. Paige was almost entirely missing throughout season 3, and Paige fans are in good luck, as she's set to make her return to the show in season 4. One of the things fans are looking forward to the most is Paige's reunion with Christopher. Jack's shooting will most definitely be carried on to next season. The identity of his shooter should be revealed in one of the early episodes of the next season. Otherwise, they'd simply be dragging the story and stretching it too thin. Brady has already been arrested for Jack's shooting, but we almost already know he's not the one who is behind it. Jack is also going to be embroiled in a lot of baby daddy drama. Not only is Mel pregnant with possibly his child, but Charmaine is also pregnant with twins, and those might also be Jack's. Ricky will probably have to make a tough decision on whether to enlist or to try to win Lizzie's heart again and save her from her horrible new boyfriend. Next, will Hope be in season 4? There is actually a non-story reason why Hope, the town's mayor, wasn't present at all in season 3, and that was the COVID-19 pandemic. Annette O'Toole was was not able to travel to Vancouver, where the show was filmed, because of the various different restrictions that existed at the height of the pandemic, and thus she was only shown in video call scenes. When Hope got into a car accident, many fans thought that it was a way of writing off her character for good, but there's a reason why Hope wasn't killed in the accident, and that's because they plan on bringing her back. Sue Tenney has already confirmed the return of Hope in Season 4 in various interviews, which shouldn't come as a shock to anyone, considering fans have already reported Annette being seen around Vancouver. Now, how many episodes will Season 4 have? Most Netflix shows tend to not have a lot of episodes, in hopes of cramming as much content into an hour as possible. The formula is highly successful, and even in Virgin River, each season has had 10 episodes each. However, the show is getting almost too crammed with content, and all the plot points are moving way too fast. It can almost be hard to keep up with all the twists and turns that are happening in the show, and that's why many people are expecting the show's 4th season to have a few more episodes than we're used to. Ben Hollingsworth, the actor who plays Dan Brady on the show, said he expects the 4th season to have 12 episodes instead of the regular 10. Colin Lawrence said something similar. Regardless of whether the season will have 10 episodes or 12, we can't wait to see what happens next season. Next, what's the Season 4 bombshell? The showrunner Sue Tenner has left a lot of fans in anticipation after she revealed that the show's 4th season will start off with a bombshell, without actually revealing what it is. She said that the event will put many characters in jeopardy, which might be a signal that someone is dying. In fact, many fans pointed out that she was far too casual in mentioning Hope's return to the show in Season 4, and that it may be because she's trying to sway us away from the theory that Hope might actually just die from the car accident. It would be a brutal twist, but just the kind of twist we'd expect from Sue Tenner. However, Sue has said that the bombshell actually deals with the character of Charmaine. As we all know, Charmaine has been pregnant with twins throughout Season 3, although it's strange that Charmaine hasn't really shown throughout this pregnancy considering how much time has passed. Sue didn't really reveal much other than the fact that her character is in for a rude awakening right at the opening of Season 4. That could mean anything, and at this point, Sue is practically torturing fans with little hints here and there, when the next season is unbearably far away. Finally, what are some of the fan theories surrounding Season 4? We've already mentioned some of the fan theories surrounding Season 4, such as the one where Hope might actually die as some sort of twist, but there are actually some more serious fan theories that actually might be true. One of the theories is regarding Charmaine's new beau, Todd. After Charmaine's messy breakup with Jack, we saw her move on to and get married to a man named Todd. However, many fans now think that Todd might be lying about who he says he is. We know that Bree, Jack's sister, had an ex-boyfriend who was abusive towards her, and one of the leading theories around Todd is that he was the ex-boyfriend in question. It would start to make sense why Todd is so adamant about removing all fragments of Jack's existence out of Charmaine's life because of that, considering he made Charmaine move, get rid of her dog, and is now preventing Jack from entering his unborn twins' lives. Considering Todd is already showing signs of emotional abuse towards Charmaine, it could be very likely that he was actually Bree's abuser. That's a wrap for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. See you next time.